This is my belief over years on routine. I'm a big believer in trusting your training and just shooting without thinking about it. I think the more you add, Hayden, to your routine, particularly with free throws, the more chance you'll make yourself feel uncomfortable if it doesn't feel right. So this whole spinning the ball on your end like this and looking at it takes your attention away from where you should be focused. That adds nothing to what's going to happen up there, right? This setting your feet, have no problem with that, because that is feeling, get you into a comfortable zone. You see guys doing that, that's fine, it's loosening up. The commonality is you're all lining yourself up. That's good, doesn't matter, it's what works for you. I'm a guy that likes to do what legs does. Some guys like to be centered. It really comes down to where you find the ball leaves your hands. So I know where the ball leaves your hands by where you stand, because you're choosing to stand there for a reason, subconsciously. So we're talking tendencies now. So if I want to know what type of shooter you guys are, most of you guys are not catch and shoot guys. Do you know how I know, Aaron? Do you remember what we did at shooting? So I'll tell you how you know when you observe someone whether they're a catch and shoot guy, is because they tend to do this before they shoot their free throw. Catch and shoot guys more likely to spin it. A guy who likes to shoot off the dribbles, gonna like shoot it and just shoot off the dribble. So you're going through thinking about what you've seen? Yeah. So we gravitate to what we're comfortable with in our free throw, but it also can tell you as to what someone favors in a game. It doesn't mean they're not a good shooter and or dribbler, but if you watch guys that tend to spin it back to themselves, they tend to be catch and shoot guys. They're comfortable coming off that to shoot it. Guys that bounce it tend to be like come up and they'll shoot off the dribble or layups. Here's the way I look at it. So legs, no, pass me that ball. So this is my approach to free throws, my routine. Pass me the ball. Yeah. So the point is why do two dribbles? How's that more comfortable than they're just catching it, going up and shooting the ball? So, okay, so that's fine. By the way, your routine, not mine. My argument is I don't want to think about it any longer than I have to, because I want to trust my training and build muscle memory. This is about being efficient, removing the shit you don't need. That's what it's about. Do you really need that spin and look? Is that needed? If you're going 1, 2, 3, what's the difference between 1, 2, 3, and you say you're relaxed, then it's the same. It's like the same. It's literally, it's the last bit that you're doing. So you're going to make or miss anyway, because here's what I'll tell you about the more you do. You go one dribble, 1, 2, 3, and I miss. This is my opinion, by the way. 1, 2, 3, and the last dribble doesn't feel right. It's going to be no different to the one dribble not feeling right, because you didn't get it right. So I'm not telling you to do my routine. I'm telling you to think about what your routine is and see if you can remove some of the stuff you don't actually need to do. Everyone's doing some stuff similarly. So what do you reckon the important stuff is in a free throw routine? What do you reckon the most important stuff is? Lining yourself up. I think you've got to know where you shoot. Relaxing, that's a commonality. So that's why we're all doing a routine, yeah? We're trying to get relaxed, right, yeah? What's the other thing that I like? I'm biased. Give yourself a really good look at the target, because do you think an archer, as they're aiming for that bullseye, is going to look away from the target when they're focused? You're the one that determines what relaxes you. If you're telling yourself that 3 dribbles is better than 1, that's you telling yourself that 3 dribbles is better than 1.
Thanks for checking out this video. Please take a moment to subscribe and leave a like if you have not already done so. Feel free to comment to share your knowledge or start a conversation. See you next time.